Dear members of the Council of Bars and Law Societies of Europe, congratulations to you all as you celebrate the 65th anniversary of the CCBE. From its very beginning, the CCBE has served as an invaluable bridge between the legal profession and EU institutions. When the CCBE was founded back in 1960, the European project was in its infancy. The free movement of lawyers and the recognition of legal qualifications across borders were still nascent aspirations. But over the past 65 years, the CCBE has helped make these a reality. Nowadays, your contributions are valued across my portfolio, and their importance in upholding, protecting and promoting justice, the rule of law, democracy and fundamental rights across our union cannot be overstated. Your annual contribution to the Justice Scoreboard and Rule of Law report allows the Commission to shape a complete picture in each and every Member State. Your input into our dedicated questionnaire allows the scoreboard to include insight into legal aid, court fees and judicial independence. And in turn, the Rule of Law report emphasises the fundamental role that lawyers and bar associations play in guaranteeing access to justice and ensuring rights protection. Your input is also essential as we navigate the digital transformation of justice and the AI revolution. Digital solutions are already demonstrating their added value in making cross-border proceedings smoother, quicker and more efficient. This is why I would also like to thank the CCBE for its active involvement in the High-Level Forum on Justice for Growth. This follows long-standing contributions by lawyers as part of the European Judicial Network in civil and commercial matters. Our digital by default principle is also being rolled out in cross-border judicial cooperation following the adoption of the regulation in 2023. And the Digital Justice Strategy for 2030, which we will adopt in November, sets out my vision for a fully digital European justice area by the end of this decade. This also relates closely to the EU Judicial Training Strategy for the period to the end of this decade, which will be adopted alongside it. Its goal is simple: to ensure that justice professionals receive the training required to confidently and effectively use digital tools and AI when navigating the legal frameworks of the digital economy, society and judicial environment. To realise this, the Commission provides grants to the European Judicial Training Network, co-funds projects by national providers, and welcomes the indispensable expertise and commitment of the CCBE in equipping legal professionals with the skills they need and in coordinating training across the EU. I would also like to mention the CCBE's and lawyers' front and centre role in defending justice, the rule of law, democracy and fundamental rights across our union. Lawyers act as a safeguard of free, open and pluralistic media, and to ensure that the law functions as a restraint on power. The independence, safety and ability of lawyers to work without interference are essential to the proper administration of justice. That is why the protection of legal professional privilege is a precondition for ensuring the rights of all individuals in contact with the criminal justice system. Nowadays, it regrettably bears repeating that any restrictions on lawyers' work must be exceptional, lawful and proportionate and subject to independent oversight. This pattern of increasing restrictions is acknowledged explicitly in the EU's anti-SLAPP package, to which the CCBE contributed actively. And it is against this background that we also welcomed the adoption of the Council of Europe Convention for the Protection of the Profession of Lawyer in March this year. Some aspects of the Convention are already reflected in EU law, such as obligations in relation to procedural rights and safeguards and entitlements to practice and protections from retaliation. But the EU must also sign and ratify the Convention. Several Member States already have, and I'm pleased to report that the Commission is preparing the necessary steps for signature and conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, on this impressive anniversary, allow me to offer my warmest gratitude and my personal congratulations to the CCBE and to all who have contributed to its work over these 65 years. Once again, thank you for all that you do to uphold, protect and promote justice and the rule of law, safeguarding our precious democracy and fundamental rights across our union. I wish you a wonderful anniversary celebration.